Hey, football fans, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into the Mahomes injury drama from this past weekend, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. You know, we're all about that NFL gossip and analysis. And trust me, you don't want to miss the next play. Ready? Let's go. Patrick Mahomes injury, the drama. Alright, folks, let's get into it because this past Sunday's game between the Kansas City Chiefs and Cleveland Browns was as intense as it gets. But not because of the score. Oh no, it was a Patrick Mahomes ankle injury that had the entire stadium holding its breath. In the fourth quarter, when Mahomes was running for his life, oh wait, was he running? He took a hit that left him limping off the field. And just like that, Carson Wentz stepped in to play hero. I mean, who saw that coming, right? The legend of Mahomes himself, the king of no-look passes and crazy comebacks, was suddenly out of the game. Now, I don't know about you, but I thought for a second I was watching a different sport, maybe some alternate NFL universe where Wentz gets a second chance. But here's what we know. Mahomes was hit hard by Ogbo, Okoronkwo and Mike Hull Jr. in a combination that looked like they were trying to reenact a scene from The Matrix, legs tangled in a way that doesn't seem humanly possible. And boom, just like that, Mahomes limps off the field. And Carson Wentz takes over. Now, it's easy to say, well, it's just an ankle sprain. He'll be back next week. But hold your horses, my friends. We're talking about a player who's been a two-time MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, and is a staple of Kansas City's offense. The Chiefs need him if they want to continue their quest for a third Super Bowl in a row. Mahomes injury update. What's going on with his ankle? So, what's the deal with Mahomes' ankle? Well, don't worry, it's not as bad as it looked. According to Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, it's not broken. That's a relief, right? I mean, imagine being hit by two grown men, and then having someone say, yeah, it's not broken, but we'll see how it swells up tomorrow. Thanks, coach, I'm glad it's not broken. But, you know, a little more info wouldn't hurt. Mahomes himself admitted it was tough to assess the injury right after the game, saying it's all about how your body reacts after the adrenaline wears off. You know, like when you stub your toe and think, oh, that didn't hurt, but then 2 hours later, you're questioning life choices and your very existence. Classic. He also mentioned that, in hindsight, he probably could have finished the game if the circumstances were different. But, smart guy that he is, he agreed to let Carson Wentz take over. Wentz, remember, has been a starter in the NFL for years, so no pressure on him, right? Wentz to the rescue? What happens next? And here's where it gets interesting. Carson Wentz, a former first-round draft pick, came in and finished the game. Wentz, who's been bouncing around the league, from Philadelphia to Indianapolis, to Washington, and now landing in Kansas City, got a chance to show that he can still lead a team, even if it's in garbage time. And honestly, folks, he didn't mess it up. He didn't throw a pick six or anything that made you want to reach for the nearest stress ball. So that's a win for the Chiefs. However, and I know I'm not the only one thinking this, if you're a Chiefs fan, how nervous were you when Wentz took over? I mean, sure, he's had his moments in the sun, but he's also had some pretty rocky years recently. With Mahomes, you expect magic. With Wentz, you're hoping for competence. There's a difference. But hey, Chiefs Kingdom, don't sweat it. While it's important to note Mahomes' status moving forward, we're not in panic mode just yet. According to Reid, Mahomes is day-to-day, and with a little rest, he could be ready for the next game. But the Chiefs will be extra careful not to rush him back too soon. The playoff push. Chiefs' quest for the top AFC seed. Here's the kicker, though, Mahomes' injury couldn't have come at a worse time for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're sitting pretty at 13-1, but the AFC playoff race is heating up. The Chiefs are still fighting to hold on to that number 1 seed in the AFC, which would give them home field advantage and a first-round bye. That's a big deal. With the Chiefs securing their playoff spot already, the race for that top seed is now critical, and they have 3 games in 11 days to make it happen. I'm not kidding. They play Houston, then Pittsburgh on Christmas Day, and let's face it, if Mahomes isn't healthy, things could get a little spicy for Kansas City's chances. So, yeah, no pressure, Just the next few weeks deciding if the Chiefs will host the AFC Championship game at Arrowhead Stadium, or if they'll have to go on the road. We all know Mahomes is the key to that. And having him healthy, and not just okay, is the Chiefs' ticket to reaching that third consecutive Super Bowl. Final thoughts. Will Mahomes be ready for the playoffs? It all comes down to this. Will Patrick Mahomes be good to go when it matters most? Or is Carson Wentz going to get his first taste of playoff action in a Kansas City uniform? Stay tuned, because this injury drama is far from over. Mahomes is tough, but a sprained ankle? It's not something you just walk off. Even if you're a two-time MVP. We'll be watching closely as the Chiefs head into the final stretch of the regular season. And I'm sure you will too. It's go time for Mahomes and the Chiefs as they look to secure that playoff bye and, of course, pursue that third straight Super Bowl title. No pressure, right? Well, that's all for today's video. What do you think? Will Mahomes be back on the field next week? Or is this the start of a bigger issue? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. If you enjoyed this deep dive, you won't want to miss what's coming next. So hit that notification bell to stay updated. Until next time, stay tuned, and as always, go Chiefs! Hey, NFL fans, Patrick Mahomes is not happy about the upcoming grueling stretch for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's making his feelings known. The two-time Super Bowl champion and his team are facing a tough schedule that will see them play 3 times in just 11 days. And you can guess, it's not a good feeling for Mahomes. In today's video, we're diving into the strains of this intense schedule and how Mahomes plans to handle it. Make sure to like the video if you're feeling for Mahomes and his squad. And subscribe for more updates on the Chiefs' playoff push. Patrick Mahomes, the one and only, the magician with the football. The guy who can make a no-look pass look cooler than your first date. Yeah, you know him. Well, guess what? Even the great Mahomes is not exactly thrilled about what's coming up on the Kansas City Chiefs schedule. And why is that? Oh, no big deal. He's just got to play 3 games in 11 days. 3. That's right. 11 days. 3 games. Sounds like a nightmare for anyone who's ever been on a sports team. And here's the thing. Patrick Mahomes is not happy about it. So, what do you get when you combine the Super Bowl MVP, a couple of broken tackles, and an insane schedule that makes you want to crawl into bed and never leave? You get a whole lot of exasperated Mahomes. My friends, stick around to find out why this schedule is shaking up the Chiefs' locker room and how they plan to survive this grueling stretch. The NFL's Christmas schedule of doom. 3 games in 11 days. Alright, here's the deal. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have a holiday gift that no one asked for. You'd think playing football on Christmas Day would be fun, right? Wrong. The NFL has decided. Hey, we're going to make the defending Super Bowl champs play 3 games in just 11 days. Christmas Day? Oh yeah, they're playing then too. The Chiefs, along with 3 other teams, the Texans, Steelers, and Ravens, will have to hit the field 3 times in this insane stretch. I'm talking about December 8th, when the Chiefs take on the Los Angeles Chargers, big win, by the way. Then just a week later on December 15th, they're off to Cleveland to face the Browns. And if that's not enough for you, there's a home game against the Texans on December 21st, followed by a Christmas Day game against the Pittsburgh Steelers on the 25th. That's 3 games in 11 days. So much for relaxing by the fire with some eggnog, right? Mahomes didn't mince words when he said, "It's not a good feeling." Y'all think, Patrick? That's one heck of a schedule. He admitted, you never want to play this amount of games in this short of time. No kidding, as much as Mahomes can handle pretty much anything on the field. This is a whole new level. Mahomes. This is a lot for the body. Listen, we get it. Mahomes is a Super Bowl MVP, one of the best to ever throw a football. But even the mighty Mahomes isn't immune to the grind of the NFL. When asked if he's ever had to play 3 games in 11 days before, he quickly replied, "I haven't in football." I mean, who can blame him? It's not like he's been on the field every day since high school for the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh wait. He has, but not with this kind of crazy turnaround. Let's break it down. In high school, yeah, he probably played a bunch of baseball games in a short span. Maybe some basketball too, but NFL football? 3 games in 11 days? That's a level of physicality that even Mahomes has to prepare for. In fact, he says, all you can do is focus on the game. The practice you have that day. I love this attitude, by the way. The guy's a true competitor. And his mindset is all about staying focused on the now, managing his body, and handling what's in front of him. We should all take a page out of Mahomes' playbook when life gives us insane challenges. Focus on the game at hand and let tomorrow